So what we here for? What up? No, bro. I just thanked you. I thought we was chilling. I see somebody with it. Obviously, there's something going on. Are we stretching?
No. Today we're going to go over a little bit of dining etiquette. How to be confident in any space that you walk in.
I'm not ready. Where's the restaurant? Oh my God, I gotta look at myself first.
A little bit, open the door for side.
I'm not ready.
This is hilarious. I know your cheeks have to hurt.
Yes, you let her all day.
Oh my gosh. Hello there.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I didn't know we had company.
No, we'll be all friends today. We're going to get to know each other really well.
How you doing?
I'm well. Natia.
Sorry.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
Hi.
So when she get back, I'm gonna let y'all know what we doing.
Okay. Where she go?
She said she had to look at herself.
She looks beautiful. Well, good evening and welcome. Again, as I mentioned, I'm Natia Pilar of the Prototype Leadership Group. And essentially what you're going to learn tonight is how to dine, but most importantly, how to have confidence in any space you enter. You're going to walk into the room and you will have that confidence knowing that you belong there. Okay? That's a short version of what is etiquette. Specifically, in any dining establishment, whether casual or formal, you will know what to do. These will be the basics. So I'm going to share 5 basics of what to look for from the moment you walk in until you get seated and you leave. There's communication, unspoken communication, that you will have with your dining staff and the people at the table who you're dining with. So we're ready to go?
I'm
We
ready.
got it.
So like, what if you? Are we in etiquette class right now? Or is it gonna start when we sit at the table?
You're in here now.
We're in here now. So what if you really mess with that boy with coming in the place? Like I can't come in and be like, yo.
We don't want to do that.
Got it.
We don't. We want to come in, you'll be greeted, either hey y'all or hello madam. Okay? Hello sir. Right?
I gotta say that.
Yes to me.
You know, that would be the dining staff.
Oh.
Oh.
The dining, yeah. You don't. But when you walk into any establishment, let's be clear.
But I'm not saying that.
You're not saying
Okay.
And I'm not saying that, right?
that. You're not. That is what the dining staff
I'm
is.
here.
Y'all both are big.
I'm here to work on mine for my wife. I want to do what
Got it.
my wife. I would say, madam. I want to work on that.
But it's still the dining staff. You will hear,
Alright,
hey
alright.
y'all. So this is from Waffle House to Fleming's. Okay?
Madam?
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Hello,
If you-
madam. Hello, ma'am. What's up?
That's what I thought.
We don't want to.
Don't want to do that.
Okay? But we want
What's up?
to, you always know what space you're walking in by.
Or what up?
No. We just don't. Just respond
Just say hello.
based on, first receive the way they welcomed you, right? And the way they welcomed you, you will know how to respond. So if they say, hello, madam, you don't want to say, what up, right? You
Okay, yeah,
You can
right.
say, hello, right? You're the madam, you're the sir, simply because they're welcoming you into their establishment,
Got it.
okay?
Okay, so we're gonna practice walking in now.
We're going to walk in. So you have entered the door, so I want you to step out, and I'm going to open the door, and,
Okay.
all right. We're going to start from scratch, okay? And if everybody else wants to start from scratch, let's do it.
Yeah, tie red.
Okay.
And red going first. So you can show me the way.
Okay. Hello, sir. Welcome.
How you
Welcome.
doing, ma'am?
I'm doing well, thank you. Do you have a reservation with us?
Yes. Party for 2. Russian.
Party for 2? Wonderful. If you can please join our staff over here, we'll have you seated in a few.
Come on, Joy.
Hello, madam. Hey, hello there. You're here with the party. Please join the rest of your party over here to run.
Wait. We're not together.
Oh, y'all are not?
No, I'm with
So
my
I
wife.
got
I'm
I
not-
got to add. Oh no, but okay. I thought you was with me.
No, I'm not
I didn't know. Okay, I thought we was all going like with each other.
No, because
But what if you ain't got no
don't
money?
know.
If she don't pass this, I'm not taking her to no.
I will watch. I will watch.
It's either one of
right
y'all
now
go
we're
pass.
not together. You gotta come in yourself.
So he did.
Red didn't
Oh, I
even
need to
speak.
pass his
I'm with
test.
my wife. You come in yourself.
I got this.
You gotta
Watch
pass
out,
yourself.
y'all. I got this. Watch this.
You gotta speak, Red. She didn't even say one word.
Hello, madam. Come in. Yes, greetings.
Hello.
Hello there, welcome to Fleming's. Do you have a reservation with us this evening?
I do.
And your name?
Alyssa.
Alyssa.
Party of 17.
Oh, wow. Okay, thank you. We will ensure that your space is ready.
Thank
okay?
you. You look lovely.
Well, thank you, ma'am, and likewise.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. You can please join over here to the hall, please. Hello there. Are you with the party of 17?
No, ma'am.
Okay,
I'm
yes.
here on a date.
Oh,
How you doing?
I'm well. How are you? Thank you for joining.
Thank
we
you.
actually wouldn't shake their hands. This is just seems just a little formal.
Yeah.
But we're coming in, and you will walk yourself in. But we're just doing the formality so we know how to enter.
Absolutely.
Okay. But yes, greetings. What's your last name?
Young.
Young.
Party for two.
Party for two. Wonderful. If you could please be seated
Thank
this
you.
way. All right.
What's up?
So out of that, you can see I'm the only one a lot of people like because I had 17 in my
You
party.
obviously have a
Fleming's don't have no reservation for you.
thank you.
You gotta get the private room or something. That's way
You
too
have a
many
formal party.
people.
So party of 17, right?
You want to
Mama
the
said,
private
"You having a
room.
party."
You're having a party.
You having a whole party.
Okay.
It's a celebration.
You got a
That
private
would mean
room.
you're the host, okay? So we're just gonna say you are a party of two, okay? To hear the
It's gonna be
dining.
different.
But let's walk into,
All right.
and then your dining staff, they will guide you to your table. Let them walk first.
You can't go before
They
the
go
red.
ahead.
You gotta
Right, you gotta follow them. And so what they would do is they would say, follow me, okay? All right. Now, ladies, if you are not with a gentleman, then the dining staff will help you and pull out your, do not pull out your chair yourself, okay?
Well, I pull out my date chair.
What if you
We all
identify
pull out
as
our
a
date
man?
The date,
No, we all pull out our date chair.
For sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
we pull out our date chair.
Regardless of what it may give,
okay?
we're all on the same boat.
So don't be offended if the dining staff is not aware of that. So because it's
Correct.
just you all here, then the
So you
dining
gotta be
staff
like, hey, bro,
will,
I got it.
you can do, you need to at that point then enter in so that you can pull out the chair,
Okay.
okay? For whoever your dates are.
Okay.
But for the sake of this demonstration, I'm pulling out the chair for you
Oh, right now?
right now.
Thank you. Thank you
You're
so
welcome.
much.
Absolutely. And no, I will guide you by placing you first. Push
You pushed me up too far. That's why.
I
It's look. It's totally
You can
understandable.
help communicate to the dining set. there,
Right.
Right? It's
Yes.
a gentle push, right?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And then,
You don't know this body, and it is okay.
now depending on also the formality, if it's a very formal dining establishment, your dining staff will place the napkin in your lap yourself, right?
No, thank you.
But if that is not but that is how they will do it.
The-
Okay?
That's
And the way that let's pay attention, and then we're going to
So I'm gonna pull, and then
you will pull out Toya's, okay? And then you will seat yourself. Toya, if you have a handbag and they do not have a purse handle, you will place it gently behind your back,
Okay,
okay?
so place that.
Usually, if you know that you're going to dinner, bring a smaller bag,
Okay.
okay? Now, look at our. You will place your napkin in your lap, and you will fold it, quarter, will half, and the open part will face you. Now, why is that? Because when it is time to pat your face, it will be near you. Okay. So they will do.
I didn't know that.
Okay. And you would do the same for yourself. You can do that for your date.
I might go on a date tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right.
So you fold it, and the open part faces you in your lap. Okay. This is the
Looks
first
like
thing
a
that you
pouch
do.
to me, but we're gonna keep going. So why I can't just put it right here?
No.
This is really how I
We're
like
not
to
at
eat.
Juicy Crab. It's not Juicy Crab.
Now, if you are at
But if the
Juicy
napkin
Crab,
costs
and for the sake of licensing, maybe we'll call this Niteas. not
Not
minutes.
tables.
Okay,
Not tables.
okay?
I like that.
If it is something of common practice to place your napkin there, like juicy crabs, yes, it's totally appropriate. But we're going full formal dining tonight so that you will have all the bells and whistles no matter what. The key is reading the room, okay? You typically can read the room, and I recommend reviewing their policies before you go. Most are very clear if they have special requests, okay? From attire to behaviors, do's and don'ts, okay? So
Are you supposed to have your phone at the table?
we're about to talk about it.
Oh.
Devices should not. No matter where you are, it tells your guests and it tells the dining staff that you are not paying them any attention and they're not more important in that moment. Okay? And this is ideal. This is common, and we want to do this, whether it's your dinner table at your house or if it is where, if you are at
I was
Waffle
trying to
House.
find my date for tomorrow so I can practice this.
I get it.
You're not even finished this to know if you passed or failed. See, she's winking at me. That's a sign of trying to flirt with another woman that's taken, right?
Mhm.
Thank you.
Correct. And
That's correct.
that would not be the proper thing to do, right? Okay.
I
But
agree.
we do want to express friendly, engagement with one another, okay? So let's leave the phones behind. We all came out to have a great time. So why talk to other people who are not present? Typically, we will not place our elbows on the table. You want to be comfortable, so relax.
Exactly.
Relax, right? Yes, etiquette should not make you uncomfortable. It actually should make you feel the most comfortable because of your awareness.
And
Okay?
being yourself.
And being yourself. However, read the room. Read the room. So if it is not a loud scene in there, you want to match the sound level, okay? If there's jazz music playing, you want to have a low tone. But if we have everyone else, kids are all across the establishment and people are screaming loud, maybe we can have a little bit more of a loud banter, okay? So for the sake of this demonstration, we're not going to be loud, okay? But you will be asked for your drink service. What you have here is the table setting, and this is a basic setting for dining. Your forks are going to be to your left, your knives and your spoon are going to be to the right, and this is what would be considered your dessert utensil or cutlery, okay? It will not be this large, but we just have it there for the sake of this, okay? Now, initially, they're going to ask you, what would you like your beverage to be? And it will be wine, because you have two glasses here. One is for water, and the other is for wine.
Lemon drops.
So that would be the cocktail, right? And they will ask you, can I provide you with a beverage? You may even have your dining staff that will say, my lady, or sir, typically sir. So if that is not your preference, if that's not your preference, you want to notify the staff early on so that there's no offense, because they want to be, most appropriate, because they are ensuring that everyone is comfortable. Okay? All right.
You need to.
If you do not want wine, that is when the staff will gently remove your glass and take it to the back. Okay? But if you do choose, then they will pour it for you. They will have a pouring service. If you were at the table and someone invited you to dinner, the person who invites you is the person who is responsible for paying. That's proper etiquette.
Exactly.
But we are in a modern day where that is not ideal, where people are opposed to that, but that is proper.
So whoever invites you
Yes.
should pay for
Yes.
the tab.
Absolutely.
It is not most appropriate to have multiple bills at the table. Yes, one ticket. Now, let's just say you all are friends and you're like, look, we're not expecting you to pay. Still, let's show the properness that we have to that staff and send that individual the funds, if that was the agreement. But you need to determine that agreement well before you all show up.
Right. That's why I always ask, is it free? This free?
I want us to reshape that.
What you want to say? Is this available for me at no charge? That'd be better?
That is better.
Is that available for me at no
And
charge?
then they're going to say,
he's gonna say yes. Yes. He's a
Because
gentleman.
I invited you.
Because he always invites you. This is why, now you see why
I'm
I
already
don't.
passing.
So as of late, I have heard some exchanges between people on a date where that was misunderstood.
Right.
So typically to our ladies, we say do not assume. To our men, do not assume either that all individuals, all parties are aware of what the expectation is when the bill comes. That needs to be discussed well in advance.
I've been invited out by a lady before she didn't pay.
She should have.
Yeah, that's
But
what
guess
I thought.
what? Everyone doesn't know the proper etiquette. So we have our beverages, right? If you are having fish or chicken, you typically will order a white wine. So FYI, that shows that you know your stuff.
And
That's the water cup. Someone not paying attention.
If you order steak or some red meat, that would be your red wine. And then you would say, you can ask your dining team, what do you recommend? What is your pour for today? Okay. And they will say, well, madam, sir, what would you prefer from the menu? If you say, oh, I like the veal, they'll probably recommend a red wine.
what wine you drink?
I typically drink red wine.
Amazing.
What brand?
Yes. Liberty
So
Creek.
maybe we can do like a wine tasting one day to know
That
what
is a
wines
wine.
our preferred wines, right?
That's a wine
So
by Liberty Creek.
That might be
Liberty
our,
Creek?
we might do
Liberty
that
I
soon.
think that would be great. Let's have a wine tasting so we can talk about the different wines.
Cause I've never heard of that.
And unlike them, I
Never.
have been to Chateau Alon.
Yes.
So I think I
Ooh.
have one up on them. That's why, you know. Do you know the proper way to taste wine?
No.
Oh,
Of course you don't.
so that's
Who
another
really needed this
lesson.
class?
Another lesson,
Oh, yeah,
right?
right, right.
I've been in
Oh, okay.
We got etiquette.
They got
So, here we are, and they're going to ask you for your meal. What would you like? We also will provide you, it will either be placed here already, but this is your salad plate,
Okay.
Caesar.
okay? So they will provide you with that, and be aware what's on the menu. It is not the most proper thing to constantly ask, do y'all have, like, read the room. Read the room. There are certain places where that's okay, but they're gonna always, well, right here, do you have a special dressing? I have a gluten allergy. So I may ask, which of your dressings are gluten-free? If it does not indicate that on the menu, okay? So, look at your utensils. Forks on the left, knife, spoon on the right. You work your way out to in. So what does that mean? This is your salad. This is for your entree. They will even, if you're not ordering a soup, they will remove your soup spoon. You don't need it. If you're ordering a steak, they will provide you with a steak knife, not a butter knife.
Right.
Okay, so that's what will be placed there.
Or they'll just take the knife.
How are you doing?
Based
You're not
on,
supposed to do that.
based on what you order, yes. Just always remember, out to in, okay?
Right.
Now, I want you all to throw up your fingers like this. This is what we call your B and your D. Okay, the BD. If you don't ever know where your bread plate is and where your drink is, your bread plate is on your left, and your drink is on your right. Oftentimes you're seated at a round table. And all these settings are just next to each other. When you get seated, it can be a little confusing because they're all close to each other.
Bread.
So if you don't know, just go on there,
BD.
you're like BD.
Ah.
Here's my bread, here's my drink. That's just
That's
a
all.
cheat for you.
That's all.
You cannot do that at this table. We're at a formal
BD.
setting.
Okay? So
I
that's
wanna
one
do
of
that.
your top things that you're gonna know.
Out in
Out in,
BD.
BD, and your napkin etiquette.
Napkin.
Okay?
Right.
So you can boom. Boom.
So talking. So the food is here.
Ooh.
They delivered your food. But when they deliver, you received your food first. Do you eat if they have not received their food?
No, I wait.
You wait until your table has all received their food.
What if I'm mad hungry? Like, what if I'm...
So
Can I
depending
ask
on
for
the group,
can
you
I
can
ask
say,
for
hey,
permission?
y'all, do you mind if I, depending on your group. If you're at a business gathering, don't do that.
But if you with the homies,
You with the homies, hey,
they know I'ma eat.
You need us to pause?
but teach them something.
Go ahead.
Teach them a little something and say, you know, we're not supposed to eat right now until the whole table has been served. If you're-
Some people stuff be wrong and they send it back, and then my food
Now,
get
that's
cold
beyond
and
your
vicious.
control. We're not doing that. Now, just a little proper
I
thing
can't wait for them.
is actually not the most proper thing to send the food back.
Yeah.
So you want me to just be stuck with some nasty ass food? I mean, hold on.
So
You would like for me to be stuck in a situation that is very uncomfortable for me and will cause me to lose money because I will not eat that food.
that is phenomenal. I love the way that you rephrase that.
Thank you.
Actually, no, that's not the case. What I do want you to do is to rephrase how you send it back. My mother has worked in culinary for years as a chef. And one of the things she always would teach me was like, never send back your food. Now that's from mama. And the reason why she said it is because when you send it back, you've insulted the chef.
They get upset.
And they get upset and they cause harm to your food.
That's what my father
They
said.
shouldn't be that way.
They shouldn't be, but it doesn't change the fact that they are. Now, sometimes, okay, this isn't necessarily what I asked for. Then you can say, excuse me. Yes, I noticed that you gave me the chicken and I asked for the salmon. Is it possible that I can get the salmon instead? Oh, yes, but the moment you give off a certain energy,
This man's thing.
bingo, totally insulting.
They
and
honestly
inappropriate.
need to be insulted.
They-
Because if your food is nasty and we're in a formal setting where there's a gratuity of 20 to 25%, you
Well,
need
what
to
if
know
it's
as a
not-
chef that your food sucks
Well,
and
what
you
if
need to
it's not
redo it.
nasty to me?
It's not nasty to you, but it's nasty to me. I'm my own entity. I'm my own person.
So you have now made a decision now, I won't return.
Yeah, I'm never coming
We
back because
don't
you
have
won't
to make
take my
a
food back.
particular scene at that moment because
Yeah, why you gotta
something
make a
was not
scene?
brought to our life.
You don't have
Right?
to always make a scene.
I didn't make a scene. I just said, hey, this is nasty. I want something else.
We gotta rephrase it. You've done such a phenomenal job with rephrasing. Let's
Hey,
try that.
this is disturbing. I would like something else.
No.
So guess what? There is a way that we can communicate to the staff that we did not like our meal. So if you get up from the table, you can take your working knife. This is the resting place. You're letting them know, excuse me, and where do you place your napkin? You place it when you're getting up from the table on the back of your chair.
I
You're
didn't know
speaking,
that.
you're speaking without letting them, without saying the words, okay? When you're done with your meal, you do not do this.
I be doing
Always
that.
do
No.
it.
You always place it to the left.
Wow. I never knew that.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But-
So when do we place it on the
When
back?
you're going,
When
you
you're
have to be
going to
excused
the
to
restroom.
the restroom, but you'll be returning. And you're not done with your food.
And on the left when you're done.
Done.
I
Yeah.
always roll it and put it in the plate.
And this is resting, you say?
That's resting.
Because
But
that's
when
where you're
we're,
going to put your napkin on the bag.
when we're done, to the side, you're letting them know, they'll read that and know, I can take her plate without you even saying I'm done. Now, there's another, just a little extra. If you do this at the end of your meal, you're letting them know I
Shot
hated
and
it.
screwed.
I hate it.
Ooh, I hated it.
So you guys want to speak through utensils to insult the chef, but we can't say it.
Cause you're being disrespectful. This
But
is a
you're already
sign.
done. The meal is over. And so they will already know, oh, they can't do anything to you. They can't harm your food. They can't spit in your drink. Ah, that
Yeah,
was-
because you chose to keep the
And
same
if they
things
see
you didn't
that,
want.
At that moment, the chef actually may come out, madam,
Get that food.
to my
Take it
understanding,
downstairs.
you didn't enjoy your food. You know, that is correct. That's accurate. It's just the seasoning was off. You're done now. So there's no harm,
What
no
you
foul.
gonna say when they ask you that?
What would you say?
Madam, you didn't enjoy your food?
No,
Okay, a little aggressive.
no. Like what? Well, wait.
No.
No,
No.
I did not enjoy my food at all.
What was wrong?
What did you not enjoy about it?
It was nasty. It was disturbing. It wasn't what I thought it would taste like.
Okay. Well, could we provide you with a voucher to return to our establishment on us to try another meal.
Is there anything else you'll be able to do for me?
That would, so no, do not ask that.
Oh, you don't want me to see how far they're willing to go to please me as a client? I mean, a customer?
It's just not the proper thing to
Oh, because it look like I'm asking for a discount now. Now I look like I'm trying to get my shit for free. I mean, I can't do this. How you do this?
So now
do.
it's
That's
begging.
letting you know it's over.
Now
You're
you're
done.
begging.
It's over.
Oh, yeah, let me go. I'm
Go
gonna stay
where?
there. I'm gonna go to Burger King. Have it my way.
Burger King.
Me and Ty still here. We here.
Top lady's X'd out. I don't know what you talking about.
No, we was just saying.
No, I was practicing.
We were just practicing. When we don't like it, we here.
So we're not
When
in this
we're
together.
resting, you going to Burger King. When we resting, we
We're
here.
here.
Now you know I roll with you, but okay.
When we done, we here.
Correct.
And
To the left.
to the left here. When I need to go to the bathroom, I'm here.
There you go. That's it.
Someone on
Those
date
are the
tomorrow.
basics. So
I can't
it's
wait to take
there.
one.
It can be. You have American. You have continental. You have so many different variations of this. This is what's necessary, and it can take you through any space. And it exudes really who you are as a person, and tells you a little bit, little more about your character in any spacing. So the way I got
Especially
into this,
about your
let's give you-
character.
I had the opportunity to tell Jasmine this story, but how this started is I'm from Atlanta, born and raised, went to school in the West End, and I had these teachers at this private school I attended. They always taught us how to be a lady. Okay. And
Can you
I do teach
Oh,
that.
okay. I'm
Which
sorry.
is-
Go ahead. I'm
She's
sorry.
doing a phenomenal job. Okay. And so, moving forward, as I entered school, I was in 5th grade. I was a bit of a teacher's pet. I did well that semester, and my teacher wanted to take all the highest grades to Red Lobster. So we went to Red Lobster, and I bought what my favorite was, the Ultimate Feast. I was 10 years old. That's what my mom gets me every time. She came back and told my mom, Miss Campbell, Natea decided to get the Ultimate Feast. And she said, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Miss Green. And from that moment forward, I never wanted to be humiliated like I did that day.
Why were you humiliated? Was
That
it a
is
way
a-
of calling you fat?
No.
Eating too much without saying it?
Being inappropriate.
For eating a face?
Let me tell you
That shit
why.
is free.
Somebody else down
Because
there.
when
Stop
someone,
cursing at the table.
and we shouldn't.
Oh, that is free.
It was, but when someone invites you to dinner, in any type of setting, lunch, breakfast, you never order the most expensive meal.
But you don't know that that's the most expensive meal because you're
No,
ordering it.
everybody
Well,
knew
I
the
did.
feast. Back
Everybody knew
then,
the-
Red
I
Lobster-
understand, but you're ordering what your mom always gets you. This is not something that
Well,
you're
then I
not
need to have
used
my
to.
mother-
She's saying be
Be
considerate.
considerate.
That so when I take you somewhere, you don't order. You order the bare minimum.
Honestly, when you take someone somewhere, you should give them their maximum.
You don't know what.
So that way we won't even have this problem when it comes to me ordering, because if you're gonna ask me out, don't be mad because I want the main lobster and it's menu price. Don't be mad because I want the
Not
24
medium
karat
price, it's
gold
market.
price, whatever. I know it's MP. Menu price, market price, but I already feel like it's they menu price because when the price come back,
It
it's
ain't
like,
no menu price. It's market price.
But if
All right.
someone is generous enough to invite you on their dime, you get something in the middle, okay? And that is where my etiquette training began, okay?
that's my response.
Done. Done, and you hated it.
That's not done.
We gotta pass this test.
It's gonna be a hard test to pass, I'm not gonna lie.
But you're gonna be amazing when we apply all of these rules, so to speak. And it's gonna come easy to you, I promise. Any questions?
I don't like that this making me have to do stuff that's not right. I feel like we're breaking some type of law.
You feel like you can't be yourself?
Yeah, like I'm really not myself in a formal setting, so I guess I'll just not be in a
So
formal
what that
setting.
tell you?
But it's not.
That tells me I need to always do what I
Soul
say I need
searching.
to do.
No, soul
And be with
searching.
myself.
No, you need to do some soul
No, I
searching.
don't. I actually don't need to do no soul search
If you
because if
feel-
I don't like it, take it back. I'm gonna pick something else on the menu. And guess what?
So what if
I
they
believe in
come
God. So whatever you do to my food, my God got me. What's meant to happen is gonna happen. But
Amen.
what you will do is not make me pay for something and put a goddamn X on the plate.
She didn't say
So
you put
communicate?
an X on the plate.
Again.
It's how you talk to the people and ask them.
If the food is not to your satisfaction, you can communicate it. It's the way you're communicating it. Okay.
Let me show you.
Don't touch
Yes.
Ma'am,
Yes.
I ordered a steak.
Yes.
I ordered it medium well,
Okay.
but it's a little pink.
Okay. Yes, I'll be happy to handle that for you. We'll have the dining team to come and remove that, and we'll get you a fresh steak.
Yeah, just a little dark, little dark.
Our pleasure.
Thank you so much.
And now let me ask you, did you just tell a white fib because it's actually nasty, or is it because you actually ordered it that way?
Say it one more time.
Are you saying that, oh, it's a little, I ordered it this
shit,
way?
I got you. I see what you're saying. I got you.
Now,
Excuse me.
I'm speaking on it being
I got
nasty.
you. I got you.
Let's talk
I
about
got
that
you.
though.
I got you.
Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am. The fish kind of flaky. I don't really like the
Okay.
texture of that.
Oh, I understand.
I want to kind of. You think I can switch to the chicken, or if there's no problem, can I get?
Yes, we can make that happen for you.
Thank
We'll
you
just
so
remove
much.
this. Our pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Now
You
that-
still insulted the chef.
No, let me
Because the
tell
plate is still going back.
The plate is still going back, but again, I'm stating how we deliver the message. Now, me personally, I said nothing back because I don't know how people are going to interpret
I
it.
don't like sending back either.
I just don't like to do it. But if you're paying for a meal, I cannot tell you, and we all are paying for a meal, but I cannot tell you you have to sit through a meal that you don't enjoy. Now, a good server is going to notice you're not eating. A good one is going to observe and say, is everything okay with your meal?
Then what you gonna say?
And then what would you say?
No, I don't like it.
Let's rephrase.
Let's try
She,
Thai.
well,
Let's
she,
try
but she
Thai.
came to me though.
She
Let's-
did, but let's
she
rephrase
can't
how
do
we
it.
respond.
Can we try Thai? Let's see if Thai. Let's see how Thai handle. Cause
Oh,
I
I
think Thai.
noticed that you haven't eaten your food. Is everything okay?
No, my stomach hurt.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Do you think that
Wait, what?
oh,
Wait, is this before?
that's what I'm trying to ask.
Did it hurt on the way here? Well, yeah.
Let's try it again. Try it again, Ty.
Try it again.
Yes, hello, I noticed you aren't eating your meal. Is everything okay?
Well, I ordered my steak medium well, and it was well done, so I just didn't.
Oh dear, I truly apologize for that. We'll take that for you and give you a fresh one, okay?
Okay, thank you so
Our
much.
pleasure.
That's me, the friend at the table. Oh, you know this shit. That's me. I mean, man, I can't do this, man. This ain't for me.
You totally can. Again, this is not just at Nitea's. This is also at Waffle House. If you're seated, you want to have some type of decorum.
Do you see the workers? They don't even have decorum. I don't even think if we go in there, they decorum.
But what I'm saying is how we present ourselves as our best self. So I don't want you, even at Waffle House, to say, this is nasty.
I ain't even going there. I ain't gonna hold you. In order for me to be a better me, I'm just not gonna go. I am
So
just
you just
not
not
gonna
gonna
go.
go to a
I would just if I have to act that way at Waffle House, I'm not going. I will
No,
order
I'm saying
online.
there's a way to say it. That's all.
So you're not coming to my
No, because if I go there and be like, where's you guys? You guys have no decorum. They're gonna be like, F you. You don't know decorum.
Why are you telling them
you
that?
don't, yeah, you don't.
Because you know what's in there.
But I'm saying, why are you telling them?
Oh, because how they came at me. They already came at me wrong when I came in. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
So even if, regardless of where are some other food establishments you like to dine?
Yeah, Ty, ain't you going to Nobu? Aren't you going to Nobu?
You said you wanted to go, but you can be acting like this. You can't come with us.
Who?
Okay, so Nobu is a great, actually a great example.
Yeah, Ty, let's see how you will be at the table.
I don't like Noble.
I'm gonna use my chopsticks.
But now you know you don't like Nobu, right? So what did you do with that previous experience to determine that? What happened?
I just didn't go back.
Okay. But what happened is the why you won't go back.
I thought it was the food was overrated. I thought it was just, I didn't like my order, so
And did you notify the dining staff?
no.
And I'm pretty sure that was a quite.
And it's amazing when you can waste money like that, you know? I mean, it has to honestly feel amazing to just waste at least $100. Like, I just want to go back. Me? Man, you gonna give me what's due to me. I already took too long to get here anyway. You finna take this back.
That was the most. That was
The
the
math
most
ain't do
formal.
this.
That was the
Oh
most
my
formal.
God.
Take me to the
right?
pool hall.
But again,
Order some chicken wings and fries, we be straight.
it is knowing the reading the room, right? So wherever you are, the key is doing it the proper way. It's not going to be this formal in many of the spaces we're in.
Okay,
Okay.
you know what? So let's
Okay.
so add.
Let's add.
Right.
Okay.
So you pull it up to McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Yeah, I'm finna take your order. Pull up.
Okay.
Go ahead with your order.
Because I do get this. Yes. Hi. I'd like to get the quarter pounder cheese.
What's the drink?
That would be a Coke Zero.
Any sauce?
Barbecue.
Pull around for your total.
Okay. Thank you. I do it every time.
And then when you pull up to the window,
Mm-hmm.
$13.25.
Let me tell you why. It does not pay for you to give people the energy that they give you back all the time. All the time.
That shit made me a lot. I mean,
It's a
cause I be liking to go tit for tat because it's really funny to me. Like, why not? Let's do this. We go turn the car off. I work for me. See, it make me do that. Like, girl, I got all day. My whole thing is, why apply for the job if you know you ain't finna present the job? I make happiness everywhere I go.
This is why I wanted you to come. This right here.
Why?
So let's look
You don't
at it
think
from
I got
a
it?
different perspective.
No.
Yeah, I don't know if you got it.
You ain't
I think we got it, Red. I think we
Hold
got
on.
But I
It's
think
a hard
you have
D.
awareness and you will not give off that energy.
it. Red, what's these?
Bread, drink.
You got it.
See?
Right.
I know everything you were saying. I get all this, baby.
Go show me.
You just got the problem
Show
with
me.
not liking the middle.
Everything.
What you want me to do?
Go.
Yeah,
The
let's.
signs.
Dessert, spoon.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna work our way out, in.
Okay.
Napkin to the left. When I'm done,
Okay.
finito.
Bet.
Excuse me. Put my napkin on my chair. Bounce. Walk off. Okay? Water cup.
Mm-hmm.
Wine. You don't even know how to sip wine. So for one, you shouldn't even be asking me. You the type that'll drink.
Get your hand on it.
I'm just letting you know. Okay?
What type of wine you order if you get fish or chicken?
You order white wine.
That's I knew my girl got it. Don't play with my girl.
I think I've been to the chateau.
And what kind of wine you got?
I do Liberty Creek wet sweet
That
wine.
shit got to cost $7.99.
Yes, it does. It's actually $9.97 in Walmart.
Oh, bottle.
It's pretty good.
Liberty Creek.
Liberty Creek.
Now the regular expensive wine is just not my cup of tea. I've had it. It doesn't move me in no way, shape, or form. It's bitter. I don't give a damn how rich it is, what it
Camus not bitter.
means. Who?
Camus, it's not bitter.
That sounds like wood. No.
And so now you have awareness of what you like and what you don't though. So that's even better. You know you said wet. Like a lot of people are not familiar with the differences between the wet and the dry.
That's the only.
You actually just went over it. So thank you. Okay.
You're welcome. I've been paying attention.
You have, and I'm very proud. I'm actually proud of all of you. You did an exceptional job. It doesn't have to be fancy, but it's about being thoughtful. And that's ultimately what we're here for, is being thoughtful, but being confident in any space that we enter. Okay? There's a lot of different etiquette, okay? But today was just a dining piece.
Is tipping a part of etiquette?
Yes, it is.
If it already has a 25% gratuity on the bill, should I still leave a tip?
No.
That's what I thought.
Unless you had such stellar service and you want to give them more.
Okay.
Yes. And that happens on occasions, okay? And it's okay.
What
So-
about when they say, when the gratuity is included, but they say, oh no, that's not for us, that's just a service
That
charge.
is inappropriate on their part. They're being inappropriate because it is no longer your concern as to who that tip is for, who the gratuity is for. That's just what you're supposed to give.
That's what I
So,
thought.
or
So they
when,
paid really.
Yeah.
or if you're at an establishment and they say, yeah, we do accept tips.
Mhm.
They should not do that. I'm fully aware that you accept tips. Should you tip if you do to go?
Should you?
You can.
That's
if
a
you
good
wanted to.
question.
No, should
You
you?
can, but you're not required.
Yeah, is that in the etiquette book of saying, no, do not tip?
Don't. The
God
etiquette-
should say no, do
The
not
etiquette
tip.
book is not going to say no. The etiquette say you're not required. Because you were not provided a service. Etiquette is saying that tipping is for the service that you were provided. Okay? I have a huge problem when I see people who say, well, I didn't choose that job, so they should, I get what I want. That's not my fault. No, but we're pretty clear that we received a service. Uber, whatever the ride share, whatever the case may be, you provided a service. Instacart, shipped, they took time and picked up your groceries.
So tip them.
Tipped them.
Everybody at? 'Cause I ain't,
So what else we have?
That is it.
I learned some stuff today.
I did.
I definitely learned about the napkin,
Yeah.
the BD. I learned about that out
Put
there.
this on the chair when you go somewhere.
Yep, and I
And the
definitely learned about the thing.
And then this one.
And this one too. I'm done when you got it tilted. And I didn't like. I probably need to do this.
Yeah.
Like let them know I ain't like it.
I did this, but not knowing, just doing it.
Oh, but no, we gotta stop that time.
Yeah, I saw that.
I do that all the time.
I just did that.
Yeah, I do that. Gotta stop that.
You got it.
yeah, you guys
Well, we
got
thank
it.
you so much. This was definitely
It's
amazing.
my pleasure.
We have to come back.
Thank you.
We have to get you back.
I'm happy to. Is that in agreement with everyone?
I guess it don't matter with me. I'm willing to figure out how everybody think in this world.
You think you passed?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
What you think?
Absolutely.
I mean, she remembered the stuff, but still, the biggest part
Maybe I've
is
been here, done that. I know how to turn it on and off.
So everybody got a notebook?
No. Or unless you guys are gonna give me some yellowtail and a lemon drop.
I will
Who
tell you
drank
too a little
Yellowtail?
bit
They
about.
say the hoes love yellowtail and lemon drop.
They do.
They say that's what I heard in the industry that we in. So I just want to be a part. I got my heels in the car
put it
too.
on Instagram.
I'm gonna be just like this. No, how they be at the table the most like get that little photo off. Okay.
If you
Let
want
me sit
to,
down.
just a little tidbit.
Who paying?
If you want,
I ain't got it.
I invited y'all, so
Oh,
I have
whew.
to do it.
Thanks.
if you want to let the chef know that it was exceptional, at the top of your plate.
Okay.
Okay.
I got all the tricks.
I like that.
Like I said, you did exceptional with that.
But the chef not gonna see that. The waitress gonna tell her.
They would.
Oh,
They want to let you know, chef, and they should.
They should tell them.
they might not.
And so if we have chefs and stuff that don't know these things, they didn't do culinary school.
They didn't.
They just call themselves a chef.
Well, they should not just call themselves a chef if they did not do culinary school. Now, typically, it depends on the establishment, how they identify. And so if they are at a more formal establishment, they will be known as a chef who is formally trained. But in other establishments where that's not necessary, they're known as the head cook.
This is dope.
Head cook.
Yeah.
Again, thank you so much.
Thank you
Thank you
so
for having
Thank you so
much.
much.
No,
I
I
thought we was gonna
appreciate
practice
it.
with the food.
Yes, thank you.
That was
Next
Yeah,
time.
next time we're gonna do food. I'm not ready to eat like that because I be hungry. So maybe I gotta go after go. I can't just take a bite then rest the fork, sit
Hey,
and chew for 2 minutes.
Get your napkin off the chair. You're sitting down. That's when.
Oh, my bad. Oh, shit. Bro, why would you turn around? I was going for the elbow.
Why would you turn around? It's crazy.
Remember that? I'm not gonna do it.